So, I'm laughing because I think we live in a world right now where you might be like me. You might be thinking to yourself, I'm overwhelmed with all of this information and this free business advice. I don't know what to do with it all. And this episode isn't going to be just like straight up actionable, like do this and this is going to solve all your business problems. But I want you to just know that you're not alone. This is something that I think is a problem, is that we're in an area and we're honestly, it comes down to this. Information is abundant. It's not scarce. But in our heads, we become so mutated because of all these things that we can do. I could go left, I could go right, I could be an actor, I could be a fitness trainer, I could be a writer, I could be a entrepreneur of so many things. I could be an entrepreneur selling products. I can be an entrepreneur selling affiliate marketing. And I just want to say, relax. You're okay. Just pick one thing. But go in deep. Go deep, not wide. Go in deep. And for some reason, we seem to have forgotten that we are okay. It's like a vicious dog that's chasing its tail over and over and over. And let's say, you have some low self-esteem and a general self-loathing of yourself. You believe everything you do sucks and what you're more or less screwed in life. But that's the thing. Wanting to stop believing such things only serves as more evidence of how screwed up you are. After all, if you weren't such a mess up right now, you wouldn't have to spend all day wishing you didn't feel like a mess up person, would you? It's a weird paradox. Meaning, in external aspects of one's identity, desire is useful. Want to have better relationships in your life? Set a goal, then go out and achieve it. Want to start a business? There are measurable checkpoints you can reach. You just have to want it enough. But wanting to stop being anxious and wanting to stop procrastinating, those aren't goals. The goals are just doing it, to scratch your own itch, to take action and start scratching that itch. The kick in the shin self-acceptance is that, honestly, the only way out from hell is, accepting that you're just not a happy person right now. And you're going to feel a little off around other people who will push you in ways that will make you feel uncomfortable. And the thing is, though, when you do feel this uncomfortability, this is when growth happens. So if you're listening to this in the car, or you're listening to this while you're working out, it's okay, I get it. Like, you can't just turn this off and then take action, but you can. You can, and I will say it again, you can just turn this off and take action. Accepting that you have a tendency to feel incompetent and that some people are just way better at certain skills than you, that's fine. Ironically, that's actually a good thing because it'll push you harder. Some of the most important people in history were failures at most things, but they found that one thing that they wanted so badly, that they desired. Many of us are inundated with so much information at all hours of the day. It's easy to get skewed and get messed up. Everyone else is a fit, but why am I so left out? You think to yourself. Everyone else is living their dream, having awesome sex, having dream lives where they're getting married with the attractive person that they fell in love with school. Even Zoidberg is like, Zoidberg, God, you're so ugly. You know what? Shut up, Zoidberg. Fuck you. Zoidberg, you're ugly too. I'm over here sitting, try to do a Zoidberg impression for you. But the thing is, what sells on the WWW, the World Wide Web, or social media and TV, gets passed around the internet are seemingly exceptional moments of failure. So share those failures. It's human to feel like you suck, to feel like everyone else is succeeding and you're not. Here's the secret. You're succeeding. You just don't see it. You need help to be told first that you are succeeding. And just in that moment where you feel like you want to finally create something amazing, I want you to go out there and do it. See, I just met a guy that recently was released from prison. He's 35 and now he's in a halfway house. He's on probation with 30 cents to his name. The self-help industry would tell him, it's okay because your mind is reality. Just believe that you're a millionaire on a beach, sitting with lime in your Corona, and all your problems will vanish. And I'm not going to bring any pee to this party and pretend it's beer, but honestly, we need to be more practical. We need to be realistic with our circumstances. I mean, I can say, Logan, dude, I'm going to call you out and say you're wrong because I get down and depressed and I think about my circumstance and I'm going to acknowledge it and rebuttal and acknowledge it and attack your problems right now. You're probably one of the 9 people that actually listen to this. I kid when I say that. I know there's more than 9 of you, but the thing is, we all feel like there's only so many people listening to us. And that we're the only one delivering this information to just a few people. And I want to say that's not true. People see things even when you're not recognized for it. And that guy from prison, guess what? His reality is whatever he wants to make it. Some of you, though, might not agree with this, and that's fine. But the thing is that's okay. I have an idea that I agree on. I really do believe that whatever reality you want to take on is the reality that you tell yourself, the story that you tell yourself, that you are good enough in order to actually take action on something that you want to make in your life and you want to create. So, I'm going to leave off with this. If I've learned anything, is that commitment and going in deep instead of wide is always the answer. Really going, I'm going to ask for the universe to give this to me and go for it. And if I make a mistake, then I'll make a mistake and I'll fix it along the way. So, I want to say to anybody who's feeling completely overwhelmed with all this business information, you're okay. Relax. But don't relax for too long. After you hear this, just simply breathe. Put your hand on your chest. Put your hand on your stomach. Breathe in. And exhale. And ask yourself this. What's the one thing I can do right now that is most important to me? What's going to scratch my own itch right now? And what's something that I believe I can be consistent with? And think how you can do small 2-minute actions instead of doing huge, large, gargantuan things. I'm going to write a book today. No, just write for 2 minutes. No, I'm going to start a podcast and have 100 episodes come out. No, just start with 2 minutes of podcasting. Actually, I have a course right now if you want. It's only $25. You can start and buy that. Message me. Find me on Facebook. Or if you're someone who's overwhelmed by this idea of doing something bigger than yourself, Just reach out to one person and tell them how much of an inspiration they are in your life. And I promise that will be a ripple effect. So, without further ado, don't ever forget, you matter and you're enough.